All right, let's get going here. Number one, area of a circle is 64 inches squared. Find the perimeter. So one of the formulas for the area of the circle, okay, well, one of them is base times height, right? The other one is just, since the base and the height are going to be the same in a circle, all four sides are congruent, I use the area equal to s squared, where s is your side. Well, if the area is 64, then I'm going to plug that in for my A and say 64 equals s squared. Some of you maybe will see it already. Square root both sides. S is 8. Find its perimeter. Well, if one side is 8, that means all four sides are 8. So I'm going to multiply that by 4 to get 32. So the perimeter equals 32 inches. Let's keep going. Number two, the parallelogram has side lengths of 16 and 25. Its base angle is 30 degrees. That means this angle right here is 30 degrees. I'm going to drop down a height here because it wants me to find the area and leave it in simplified radical form if necessary. Okay. So our base angle is 30 degrees. That means this one up here is 60. All right. If that's 30, 60, I got a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Remember, we have 2a, a root 3, and a. Well, that means that this 16 is our 2a side. So then a equals 8. So this side has to be 8 because it's across from our 30 degrees. So to find the area of a parallelogram is base times height. Well, the base and the height have to form a right angle. So here's my base, here's my height. A equals 25 times 8. So the area equals 200 units squared. All right. I'll keep going. Number three, find the area of the shaded region. In order to find the area of the shaded region, I need to do the area of the shaded equals the area of the outer minus the area of the inner shape. Out minus in. So our outside shape is a rectangle. So area of the rectangle equals 9 times 17. Base times height, which is 153. Area of our square, our non-shaded portion, base times height, or side squared, 6 times 6 to get 36. So my shaded area is going to be the outer, so 153 minus 36 to get 117 units squared. Remember, anytime you do area shaded region, take the bigger shape minus the smaller shape, the non-shaded portion, to find your shaded region. We're taking this piece out of the picture. And I'm going to keep going. So, area of the trapezoid is 70 meters squared. The height is 7 meters. The base is, one base is 11 meters. Find the other base. So remember, area of a trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2 times your height, all divided by 2. So now let's throw what we know. 70 is our area, equals base 1 plus 11 times a height of 7 all over 2. Could I have just done 11 plus b? Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're interchangeable. Okay, those numbers are interchangeable. All right, I always, I just do that for whatever reason. I don't know. It looked fun. All right, so let's clear the 2 out of here. Times 2 times 2, so I got 140 equals b plus 11 times 7. So I'm going to divide the 7 out next and get 20 equals b plus 11. So I'll subtract 11, b equals 9 meters. So what was I doing? I'm working backwards. I have the area. Okay, I want to work backwards to figure out what the other base is. Some of us may be able just to guess and check, you know. It's a possibility, like it's a multiple, if this is a multiple choice question, whether or not it is a multiple choice question, it's an online assessment. So at the end of the day, if you guess and check, wrong with that. Wrong with that. Sat here and plugged in different values for this base, or if it's multiple choice, plugged in the multiple choice values for this base, that's fine. But you have to know how to set it up. That's the most important part, is this way you'll be able to do the problem. We'll make this our last one. The perimeter kite is 66. Notice these little tick marks here, meaning these are congruent. All right, so I got to do 66 minus 26, which is what? 40. And then divide that by 2 to get 20. Okay. Find the area. Hint, use the Pythagorean theorem. Well, I want to first look here at this right triangle. And remember that all four angles here are right. All right, so if I look at that green right triangle, I'm going to say, here's my right angle. I got 5, I have 13, and I have, I don't know, x. So some of us may be able to recognize the triple. It's a 5, 12, 13 triple. All right, if not, I would just use the Pythagorean theorem, like it says in the hint. And you will get x to equal 12. All right. So that means I should call that x and that x. They're congruent, so each of these pieces is 12. Right there. Next, I want to find this piece. Because how do you find the area of a kite? It's 1/2 d1 times d2 all over 2. All right, so I have one of the diagonals right here, 24. I got to find this other piece now. So again, it says to use the Pythagorean theorem. Well, look here, we have another right triangle. Okay, our blue right triangle now. So our blue right triangle, I'll draw over here. Or this is 12, this is 20, and this is our y. So I'm going to do what? 12 squared plus 20 squared. Let's 12 squared plus 20 squared. Holy buckets. 12 squared plus y squared equals 20 squared. That's 144 plus y squared equals 400. Y squared, what do I get it for y? 16, so what? That's oh, excuse me. Oh, bucket. Apologize for that. That was rude. 256. So square root both sides. Y is 16. All right. So I know that that part's 16. So now I can finally find my area. Area equals 24 times what? 5 plus 16, so 21 all over 2. What did I get? That's 504 divided by 2, so it's 252 inches squared. I'm going to pause there and pick up with the next.